Teaching visitors patience and good manners.
Get him out here.
No. My name is Julius Serphos. What do you need?
I need to deliver this summons in person.
Regarding what?
Regarding what? Regarding your libelous, disgusting, disgraceful...
You mean our reporting on the suspicious death of Gelly Robb.
Her death was a tragic suicide.
And I'm sure Herr Hitler's very broken up about it.
If you must know, our Fuhrer is shattered.
I still cannot believe he makes you call him that.
He is our Fuhrer. We call things what they are.
You must define suicide very loosely.
You and your poison kitchen can bandy words about it all you like. Your lies have wounded a true patriot. It was all we could do to keep him from taking his own life in turn.
I don't mean to sound spiteful. That really is the best news I've heard all week.
Where is Gruber?
Couldn't you just give me the summons? I did help write the piece, you know. The least I deserve is to be co-defendant.
I hope you remember that when your time comes against the wall.
Serphos! Get in here.
Herr Gruber.
Look, you're not going to make me drink alone, are you?
I wouldn't dream of it.
Auer would say that was not very wise.
And what would Martin say?
That, I wish you'd let me take a crack at it.
Sorry. I couldn't help myself. You can have the next one.
Gross.
Right.
You got something for me?
Yes and no.
Anyone ever tell you you're a dramatic son of a bitch?
My wife says I have an air of mystery about me.
Smoke?
Since when did you start smoking my brand?
Since I started smoking your packs. Auer gave me an allowance to buy them as bribes, but I know you're above such ignoble motivations.
The hell I am.
So, what's going on?
There is a story.
Great, then just give
But
me
I can't give it to you.
Can I get another hint?
I don't have the kind of access I need. I could get you a few documents, but it would expose me if you printed them.
The other stories didn't?
Well, the Gelly story happened too quick for them to lock down the info.
Meyer's letter.
It certainly raised hell, but he did threaten to give it to the Post. Goering just assumed he kept his word.
But they think he's my source. How is he still in the party?
He's a blackmailer. Now no one thinks he's bluffing.
Does the whole machine run on extortion?
Like I said, this isn't the party I joined.
But this is Hitler's party. If he hasn't...
I'm sure senior members have something on him. I thought it was Gelly.
So, what's the story?
Right now, the party's just talking positive German values. They may not be fond of non-Germans, but it's more than that. There's a plan.
For what?
For what to do with the unwanted.
Let me guess. You can't get me proof. Again.
No, but I know someone who can. Albert Weiss.
Who's he?
He's one of Stryker's clerks. Weiss takes the notes and keeps the minutes. He could probably let the high-level memorandum or two.
Can he be bribed?
No, he's still young and idealistic, and part of why he was chosen.
Part?
He's also very pretty.
I see.
I have some documents that might help persuade him.
Oh. Fraternizing with the enemy.
Rival faction, anyway, and having Stryker as a Chilton lover is not a comforting thought.
Blackmail?
Fire with fire.
Auer won't like
Then
this.
don't tell him.
Fine. Is that it?
For now.
Wait. Fly safe, Nightingale. pressuring that kid. It's the hardest thing I've done. I've killed people. I've ordered boys into machine guns, but talking to a kid. Oh, kid. Really, he was just a few years younger than I was. I thought, knew I was doing the right thing, but anyway, I did it. He wept, pleaded, and shook. But he did what I asked.
Martin! Martin!
What is it?
Shut up, three!
Julius!
Do it!
Good shot! Out! In here!
Martin?
Who is this from? Nightingale?
Sort of.
Is it legitimate?
Yes.
Julius, you and Edmund are in on this. Together. We publish tonight.
Do you think it's a fake?
I hope it is that hard, I really do.
For so long, Hitler and his fellows have waxed rhapsodic about a picture of a fully Aryan Germany, a make-believe land, painted by Ziegler and scored by Wagner, occupied by people as blonde-haired and blue-eyed as Hitler himself.
Notably absent from their speeches has been discussion of the mechanism by which this fantasy is to be obtained. We at the Post assumed the stated goal of National Socialism was merely a tool to gain wealth and power. We assumed they did not speak of it because they did not care.
The Post has learned that they do care, that they do speak of it, and that their discussions are the thing of nightmares.
Published below is a memo from a high-level National Socialist meeting headlined simply, Jews in the Third Reich.
It is a description of how German citizens will be deprived of their rights, businesses, places of worship, even their basic dignity walking on the streets.
And if this is not bad enough, if this does not spit in the face of what it means to be German, be assured it will not stop with the measures described. Sources within the Hitler Party bring rumor of a final solution.
What this solution may be, we cannot say. It is apparently merely a whisper among Hitler's elite.
But we ask you this. If the measures described below, on what incrementals, to what horrible limits do they approach?
It is too frightening to consider.
If the measures described below are but incrementals, to what horrible limits do they approach?
It's good.
Maybe Adolf will pull the trigger this time. There is an obituary I would be happy to write.
It'd be a pain in the ass to read. You know, you're not very subtle at gloating.
I take what I can get, so sue me.
Again?
Edmund Nightingale has been amazing. 3 major stories in 6 months. Do you have any idea who he is?
Edmund says he doesn't.
You think he's lying?
I think he's protecting his sources.
Damn it. Next time we hire a reporter with less integrity.
Whatever you say, although the morally bankrupt are terrible spellers.
Well, that's why God created copy editors.
Nightingale has been reliable. We should have Edmund extend our gratitude.
What kind of gratitude?
Oh, I don't know. Money, favors, anything he needs. The longer he sings, the lower the not-sos fall. And don't forget, there's an election in 10 months.
I haven't.
What have you got? Crime reports?
Yes, 1 or 2. A former professor at Aachen and a community organizer in Saxony. Assaults only, though.
No death.
No, not for us. And that's the thing. Well, there are some deaths with usual signs. Falls, muggings, vehicle accidents.
Sounds bad.
Yes, but not for us. They're not our people. They're not even communists. They're not so.
What?
They're either party members or affiliated with the party.
Let me see. There's definitely something here. Are the victims connected to each other?
How should I know? Do I look like a detective inspector? It took me all afternoon to put together that much.
Sorry.
Where's Goldshot?
Cafe Hack, I think.
Oh, figures. Okay, I'm going to run this over. All right, care to join me?
I've got some things to finish up here. I'll meet you over there.
All right.
Crazy. Please, Hitler is as sane as you or I, but damn sight more effective. He's really more a political criminal, a Cosa Nostra with parliamentary seats. Al, you come to join us for a drink?
In a sense, could I speak to you privately for a moment?
Of course. Excuse me.
I was going through the weekly report.
The right-wing violence.
Exactly, and I came across some names I wasn't expecting. I wanted to run them by you. See, most of these are...
Not so.
You recognize them.
A few.
But sources?
No, but mentioned by sources. Never the focus of my investigation has been tangential to them.
I'd like to know what Nightingale thinks.
That might be difficult. I can't reach him.
You don't think he's one of the...
No. There's a dead drop about a month or two ago, a message in it breaking contact.
Do you remember what it said?
Something like, I'm abandoning this drop. Do not attempt to re-establish contact. Godspeed, that sort of thing.
And you never found out who he was.
No.
Shit.
There you are. Any luck with the names?
No, none yet. And he doesn't know how to find Nightingale.
First flown the coop, man.
Fuck off.
No, wait. But Julius, you're a decent artist, right?
Well, none of my poetry's been published. No,
I like to think that... No, you can draw.
I can doodle.
Think you can describe your Nightingale, Tim?
I could use the drawing to ask questions, find out who he is. That's good. It was neither as quick nor as easy as we would have liked. We overestimated both my descriptive abilities.
Like that?
No, his eyes were more horse-like.
You mean his face was longer?
No, just his eyes. Horse-like.
What the hell is that?
It means they look like a horse's.
What, on the sides of his head?
And Julius's artistic talents.
You know, generally one's ears are the same size.
But eventually we got a recognizable likeness of Nightingale.
I owe you a drink.
You owe me all the drinks. Now.